girl, welcome back to my channel. NEXZ is back with Mmchk. I don't know what this is gonna be like, but I can't wait because I love them. So let's go ahead and see what this is all about. Ooh. I like the big hits. Ooh. Really cool beat in the background. Ooh.
You know me, when a man I get routed. Yeah, I don't like it. Like that typical. Just feel it when a man is good on me. No matter what, keep vibing. Like not typical. Keep on watching.
Ooh. That change up.
Not typical.
Oh, that ended so quickly.
So freaky. I go with the bold and such a rare Jamie. Cook it up fancy. This is us. Gonna show you it.
Ooh, that was really short this time.
You know me, when a man is I get rowdy. The etiquette I don't like it. Like not typical. Just feel it when a man is quick on me. No matter what you vibing. Like not typical. Keep on watching.
I love this change up. It sounds so nice.
Not typical.
That is so quick. Ooh. Using the bridge to have some more vocals. Ooh.
The etiquette I don't like it. Like not typical. Just feel it when a man is good on me. No matter what, keep vibing. Keep on watching. Gonna break it. And we like it. Like this the realness. Never prove it. Let me do me. Like not typical.
Oh my goodness. This was too short. I feel like I say that all the time because I just feel like it's true, because when something is this short, you know, it's kind of like you just kind of figure out what the song is and then it's over, which makes me sad. But what I really enjoyed about this particular song is the way that it played with different textures and different sounds throughout the entire song. There wasn't a lot of actual singing. It was mostly rap, mostly kind of speak talking throughout it. And so when you had those moments of vocals, the vocals were amazing, which, you know, I really enjoyed the vocal aspect. And then you guys know I'm not a huge rap fan, but what I did love about the rap here is the way that they used different sounds, especially in the chorus, the Mmchk, like creating that rhythm with their rap, which I think was so important and imperative in order to make the song actually work. So it had these, especially from the very beginning, it started off really loud with those big hits, which I think grabbed your attention from the very beginning. I know it did me. And then during verse 1, it kind of pulled everything away, right? But it was playing with that a little bit, because you notice like in the elevator, when the elevator closed, the sound went quieter. I thought that was a really, really clever way to kind of transition things. And the beat in the background was pretty much changing pretty consistently. And so I thought that was really cool how they used that to transition. And then into the pre-chorus it was we gonna show. And I like how they, every time that pre-chorus came up again, the rhythm changed. And I loved how rather than in the instrumental the rhythm was changing, because a lot of times, you know, that will happen, it was within the voice. So I think it's a really cool way to like show like different ways to do rap and things like that, and like create rhythms. So I thought that was really nice. And then the chorus, I love how they used the sound, especially the Mmchk, right? It just created this rhythm, really interesting and unique rhythm. And the choreography during that, I absolutely loved. I can't wait to see like a live version of this, or like a performance version, because I think it's gonna be so cool. And then I love how they had that change up with the synthesizer in the background with the vocals, because it was just so nice to like hear that vocal aspect after the rhythmic aspect. Really like ear catching is what I want to say, like really hooked you in. So I thought that was so smart. And then, but it was so short. Like the first time that it was, because I was expecting like it to go for maybe another 20 seconds, and it just was so, it was like 5 to 10 seconds, and then it was done. And I was like, oh, like this is something different. And then it went back into the second verse, and the second verse, different than the first verse. I thought the first verse was pretty low. Like I said, it wasn't very melodic. In the second verse, there was more, not within the rap, but it was just, it felt more melodic because of the beat and everything in the background. But it was also super short. Like if I compared like the first half to the second half, I know that it didn't, you know, probably wasn't like number wise, it probably wasn't that different, but it felt really super short. And then again, we go into that pre-chorus, which just kind of gets you ready to go to the chorus. And that synthesizer was so like apparent that second time to me, which with, you know, when it changed up, which I really loved. The bridge, that meant when the bridge came out and you heard those vocals, they were just so much more satisfying because you hadn't heard a lot of them. And the choreography here, I was like, oh my goodness, I loved it. And then it was interesting with the final chorus. It really felt like a final chorus because you had kind of like been anticipating the vocals the entire time, and the final chorus is where there were more vocals. They still had that rhythm with it as well, but it just like felt like this grand finale. So I really, really enjoyed this, but I'm curious what your guys' thoughts are on this. Did you love it? Did you hate it? And what was your favorite part of this MV or song? For me, the overall vibe was really, really cool, but I gotta give it up for that bridge. Those vocals there, they were so good. I love them. Tell me your thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.